Once the data is organized, it is then presented, and it can be presented through a tabular presentation, diagrammatic, or graphic presentation. Let's begin with the tabular presentation of data. Tabular presentation refers to the systematic presentation of numerical data in rows and columns so that statistical analysis is facilitated. Let's begin. Hello everyone. Welcome to our Eco Studies channel. I am Poonam Vora, your instructor from Egypt, bringing 28 years of dedicated CBSE teaching experience. We are introducing series for our subjects to give you an insight of our offered courses on our website that will help you prepare for CBSE and CUET examinations. But before we jump into the concepts, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you never miss out on any of my free valuable videos. And if you like the content, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Now let's get started. Hello everyone. So far you have understood how raw data is collected and then organized in individual series, discrete and continuous series. After that, the data needs to be presented. It is presented in either tabular form, diagrammatic or graphic presentation. Right now, we shall focus on the tabular presentation of data. So let us begin with some of the basics of tabular presentation. Once the raw data is collected and organized, the next step is the presentation of data. It should be done in a clear and attractive manner so that it can be easily understood and analyzed. So data can be presented in a textual form, in a tabular form, and in diagrammatic form. Right now, we shall concentrate on tabular presentation of data. Meaning of the tabular presentation. Tabulation is a process of condensation. It is a systematic and orderly presentation of classified data in a definite form so as to elucidate the characteristics of the data. In statistical tables, the numerical information is presented in the form of rows and columns in a coordinated manner. The information so presented turns out to be readily understandable. For example, this table presents the data of sector-wise GDP growth of India at constant prices of 2011 and 12. The source of this information is given as below. The table is so clear that it shows that the agricultural growth rate in 2018-19 was 2.56%, which increased to 4.31% in 2019-20, and which reduced to 3.63% in 1920-21. Similarly, one can read the information for industry as well as for services. So by having a look at the table, one gets a clear picture of the sector-wise GDP growth in 3 different years. After having understood the meaning of tabular presentation, it is now easy to understand its objectives. So tabular presentation of data is done with certain objectives. One, and the most important, is that with the help of a table, complex and large data can be easily presented, so it promotes simplification of data. Secondly, with the tabular presentation, the comparison among 2 or more variables can be easily made just by looking at the figures in the table. So tabular presentation helps in making the comparison of variables. 3. It facilitates further mathematical and statistical calculations such as computation of averages, deviation, correlation, and so on. So tabular presentation facilitates computation of data. In tabular presentation, the data can be presented in a concise and summarized form. So it is helpful in summarizing the information. Then a table presents data in minimum possible space. Thus it avoids repetitive and unnecessary explanation. So when the data is presented in a simplified form, which enables to compute the data, it summarizes the information obviously, and it avoids unnecessary explanation. It becomes very easy to interpret the data, which is the ultimate aim of any statistical information. So looking at the data from a table, meaningful conclusions can be easily drawn. Now that we are clear with the meaning and its objectives, we must also understand what are the requisites of a good table. The necessities of a proper table consist of heading, abbreviations, footnotes, and so many other such things that we shall discuss little later. Most important is that the table must represent the data which suits the purpose. There has to be clarity. It should not be overloaded with number of characteristics. It should be complete in all respects by captions, stubs, title heading, and no cell is left blank. In case there is blank, then do not put 0 but mark a dash. Secondly, it must be scientifically prepared with a logical order. The stubs and captions must be arranged logically according to alphabetical, chronological, or geographical order, and items to be arranged according to the size. Columns and rows should also be numbered. Then the size of the table should be according to the size of the paper, with more rows than columns. The exchange of data can be done by altering the column and rows, but sufficient space should be provided, in particular to enter any new or alter any affected figures. All these aspects are important. So in totality, the table should have a lot of clarity and be attractive. Tables are designed to summarize facts revealed by inquiry and to present them in such a way that all the important factors combined in the data under review are displayed. So tables tend to simplify the presentation and facilitate comparison between related facts. The idea of table will be more clear when we look at the different parts of the table. I hope you have understood the meaning of tabular presentation, its objectives, and what are the requisites of a good table. So with these basics, we come to an end. In the next video, we shall discuss more about tabular presentation. Till then, keep learning. Thank you. To learn more, visit our website and enroll in our courses to master economics and get a higher score in CBSE and CUET examination. With our current introductory offer, you can enroll in each of the courses for just Rs 999. So, seize the opportunity and join before the introductory offer expires. Like, share and subscribe to Eco Studies channel. Also drop a comment. See you in the next session for another concept. Thank you.